Welcome back, everybody. Today we're gonna have a look at how to fold your clothes depending on the packing cube you're using, and I'm just gonna give you a few tips on how I fold the different types of clothes, and hopefully this will help you to stay more organized and pack more efficiently. Thank you very much for coming back to my videos. I hope you enjoyed this one as well. If you have any questions whatsoever, just ask. Obviously, there are many types of packing cubes out there, but in my opinion, they kind of fall into a few categories. Obviously, you'll have the compressions one and everything else. For me, the difference between packing cubes are whether it's nice and sturdy and structured, right? Or whether it's just a piece of material that is very light, very unstructured, okay? So this is a medium-sized packing cube from Eagle Creek. This is a small base packing cube. And yeah, I'll show you why I decided to compare these two types of packing cubes. If you've seen any of my videos, you'll find that if I pack in this packing cube, so in the most structured one, I will file fold them. And I've got plenty of examples on my channel how to file fold, okay? If I pack in this one, I don't file fold. I sort of stack my clothes on top of each other. This particular packing cube has two sides. They say it's for dirty and clean, so you can use it that way. But how I use it, I put tops and bottoms basically. So that way, every time I open the packing cube, I know exactly where things are. With the base one, because it's a file folding technique, when you open your, I have a shirt here, when you open your packing cube, you'll see everything at a glance, okay, because it'll all be nicely packed like files. So these are the types of packing cubes that I'm using. Now I'm going to show you how I fold different clothes, just so you can see how they would fit in one or the other, okay? So stay tuned. If you were to fold a shirt like this, now I know a lot of people say that if you're rolling, or if you're folding, or if you're Marie Kondo folding, they're not gonna crease. They will. No matter how you fold them, your clothes are gonna crease. And it's more, to be honest, what I found, it's more dependent on the type of material, how much they crease or how much they don't crease. So just to demonstrate to you, if I had a shirt like this and I wanted to pack it for my file folding cube, what I would do, I would just stretch it nicely like that, yeah, like so, and then I would fold it this way and fold the sleeve inwards, so like that. It's almost 3/4 in, yeah, so not half but a little bit over half. And then I would bring the other part in like that. If you've noticed, the collar, I put it upwards, so I didn't fold it. Yeah, so I do it this way, then I would fold it like that. Now from here, if you're doing file folding, you're gonna pack it in half, yeah, and then from the collar, I'm gonna do it once, twice, and 3 times. So now it's a little brick like that. So if I were to pack it in this packing cube, I will fold it like this. I will pack it like that. And then clothes would follow, okay? If I were to pack it in this packing cube, this type of shirt, I would pack it like that. So once I got back to this halfway, I would fold it half again. Yeah, so I would have a little square. And then what I would do with my packing cube open, imagine you've split this in half, okay? So I would pack it over here on one side, and then I know that I have this part to pack more items. So then I would stack them on top of each other. If you're packing a t-shirt, so this is a t-shirt that has silk on the front and t-shirt material on the bottom. I do it pretty much the same thing, the same way. I pack it 3/4 there, so I pack it in 3 parts, yeah, and then I pack it like this. And just like with a shirt, what I would do, so this one, see, doesn't have any sleeves. I would fold it in half. Now, from here, you can go a few ways. You can either roll it like that, yeah. So then if you pack in a packing cube like this, you would have them all rolled like that, one next to each other. Or if I file fold from this point, yeah, I would do it again, 1, 2, and 3. So now if I file fold them, I would have this one again here, like so. And then if I put it against the shirt, it would be like so. So now you would have both of them packed like this, okay? In this packing cube, yeah, you can either have it, remember I said to you, do it like this. So in this packing cube, if you were gonna fold it here, yeah, you would do it like so, most probably, and you would pack it like this. Okay, and then you would stack clothes on top of each other this way. Okay, so that's your t-shirt. Now, if you have a blouse, yeah, I have this silk blouse, yeah, it will be exactly the same. So you would stretch it nicely, so you take out any wrinkles as much as you can, and then you would fold it more than halfway, yeah, like that. Because this one has 3/4 sleeves and it has a bit of a ruffle, I would do it this way, okay? So I fold the sleeve back and back again, and then this goes over the top of that, yeah, and sleeve again on top of that. And then from here, you can go multiple ways. So you can roll it very tightly, yeah, and then you would have the things like that. In this packing cube, for instance, you would put it like that, and then this one would be your next one, yeah. So you can even do in this packing cube this folded here, so you know you have your shirts like that, and then whatever you can roll it like that. There's no one way of folding clothes. You can do it however your packing cube would allow and however much space you can save, really. That's one of the reasons I don't particularly like the compression cubes. Although they say they save space, to me they don't. Because with this one, I can go in every corner of this cube and pack them. With the others, I can't. So you would do it this way, or you can fold it. Yeah, you fold it again, and then put it next to each other, like that. And the same goes with this one, like that. Yeah, and then you would stack them up, and as you close the lid, it will compress them down. Or if you're file folding, you're taking your blouse again. So from this point, this will be the point where you can go either rolling or folding or just packing. So then you would do this way, like that. Although it looks like a roll, is not really, okay? Because I'm thinking of the width and height of the cube. So this would be my packed like that. Then this one would be packed pretty much like this, yeah. And then this one, remember I said collar in, so then you would have them like this, yeah. Can you see how? So then you would literally just go as much as you can and compress them this way, okay, like that. Now, so those are the, if I have a pair of shorts like this, for instance, yeah, it's a nice thin material. Again, with this you can go two ways. So you fold it in half, and then the crotch goes in, and you can fold it over. From this point, I would take the area with the waist and do it once, and do it twice again, and this can be added to my file folding like that, yeah, like this. Or if I were to pack it in this packing cube, I can either do it this way and stack them on top of each other, or just do it in half and pack it like this. And I find that the thicker the material is, the less folds I do, and I just pack them flat on top of the other clothes. So say for instance I were to file fold all my clothes in here, something very thick like jean shorts or jeans, I would just put them like that on top of the clothes. Okay, so that's your shorts. Another t-shirt, for instance, this is a different type of t-shirt, so this is more like your or generic type of t-shirt. Again, you're stretching it like so, make sure all the creases are out, you're doing it more than half, yeah, and then you're coming with this over the top. If you find that the sleeve goes over, just fold it inward, yeah, and then like that. As you can see, this is how I put them in my drawer as well. I just fold them like that and then stack them on top of each other in the drawer. And then from this point, you can either go the rolling, yeah, so this is your burrito, or you can fold them in half again for your stacking on top of each other, or you can fold them like that and then you can file fold them. Okay, so now if I were to pack it against these ones, I would put it just here, yeah. So see how it's creating. So that's your t-shirt. If you were to pack a dress, this is a long dress, it's almost a maxi dress, it's very, very flared, it's got a lot of layers, and it's very wide on the bottom. So what I normally do, I guide myself over here how wide my fold is, okay? So I take this and fold it over here. So I want it about this much, and then fold my sleeve either like that or like that, okay? So, and then I fold it again over here. So I want it about this wide, okay? And then I'm going back with the sleeve inwards. Now, at the bottom of the dress, what you end up doing is, so again, you stretch it nicely, you come and follow that, I'm folding in the pocket there. So you take your edges and then you pack it, you come in a straight line here, and see this piece of fabric, I fold it over again, and because there's so much fabric, I fold it over again, okay? So now I have a nice straight area. And then with this side, again, fold in the pocket, I come over the dress like that, there, and then I come over it and over again, okay? So now from here, I have this width here, yeah, this width, and I have this width here. And then what I do, I fold it in half, yeah, like that. And then from here, depending on the type of packing cube you're using, you can fold it again in half and put it on top of your packing cube. Or you can fold it in threes, and then remember your packing cube that was half and half, it will go in the half of your packing cube, like that, yeah. Because this one is a thin material, you can actually file fold it. So from here, you can go once again, and then you file folded it, like that. Okay? Or you can just leave it, fold it like this in half, and just put it on top of all your clothes that are packed. This is easy to do it this way. You know, you can easily file fold because it's such a thin material. If you have a thicker dress, I would stop somewhere here and just put it on top of all your clothes. So just like that. And then compress it down. Okay, so that's your dress. If you've got a short sleeve shirt, this is a men's short sleeve shirt. Okay, again, you would put it like that, stretch everything, make sure you take as many creases out as you can. As you can see, it is gonna crease. It's okay. I'm either gonna iron it when I get to my hotel, or as you've seen in my previous video, I will pack my steamer, so I will steam it out. So that is not my concern. You can use wrinkle releaser, and you can put it in your shower, so that will release it. With these linen ones, they usually crease anyway, and they've got that look about them, so you can technically put it on, and within a few minutes these will sort of straighten up. So again, the same thing, collar up, you stretch it over the halfway, and the sleeve will go backwards, yeah, so your sleeve will go like that, and then this side will come over like that, and your sleeve will go over, and then you pack it in half, yeah. So from here you can go half and just stack them on top of each other, like in this packing cube, yeah. So over the dress, for instance, I would go like that, and then my other shirt would go like this, yeah. So you can see how this looks like. Or if I file fold them, I would pack it here, like so. File folded, everything is file folded now. And then from this point, I would go from the collar. Remember I said fold it at the collar, so the collar doesn't get too, it almost looks like a roll, but it's not a full, very tight roll. So, and then it would look like this. Okay. If you have men's t-shirt, again, same thing. You stretch it nicely, and then you fold it more than halfway. You fold your sleeve backwards, like that. You take this over this one, like so. Again, straighten everything. Sleeve goes backwards, and then you do it in half. And the same as with the other ones. From this point, you can do it this way to file fold, or if you have a thinner cube, you would do the folds smaller, so 3 of them, and then they would fold like that. So I would then put it this way, yeah. And because they are so small, as you can see, you can put more things, more small things like that, and then you would have space to file fold something this way, yeah. So I would, if I folded all the small things like that, I would fold it this way as well, yeah, just to create some space. Okay, so that would be your file folding, like so. Or if you want to put it in this packing cube, So I would only, to be honest, the way I do it, I would only file fold in structured packing cubes like this one. In these kind of packing cubes, I would either roll it. So again, from that middle point, I would do a roll. And then put them like that. Or I would just do it in half again and put them like so. So then I can use a combination of fold, fold, and then whatever's left on the sides, I could just roll something very thin like that. So you can see how it's coming together. Yeah. So there's not only one way of packing, there's multiple ways of packing. Just make it suit your needs, your space, and your packing cube. Okay. So now if I have a men's swim trunks, yeah, so say for instance this one, I would do it like that, crotch in, over, and from here I can do it this way to file fold, or I can do it this way to roll it, and I can actually put it just here, and it's almost the length of my packing cube. So see, shorts like this, I don't really, with these ones, I either file fold them or just fold them to stack them on top of each other, okay? So I would do it in half, release the wrinkles a bit, crotch in, and then depending on my packing cube, I would do this kind of fold. So then if I were to pack it in this packing cube, I would do it this way, and I would have two, one next to each other like that, another one here, and I would have two shorts there. Okay, so say for instance I've got these ones, they're like chino type of shorts. Again, fold it in half, crotch goes in, fold it over once and once more, and then I would put it here like so. Yeah. So now in this packing cube you actually have two shorts, a dress, two t-shirts, and one swim trunk. With jeans, because they are so thick, I never roll them. It would be such a big roll that I don't know which suitcase would. So say for instance I'm doing it in half, crotch in, and then I would roll them, right? Look how thick this is. Whereas if you fold them, you folded them in half, crotch in, once more, you can actually put them easily on top of all your clothes, and it'll be packed nicely, and then you can close the lid and let the bag, the packing cube, compress them down. If you want to have less material, you can even do it in threes. So you can pack them here like that, and then like this. So this way you can just go in the packing cube like this. Yeah. And then let the bag do its job to compress things for you. See how it's compressing everything nicely. Okay, like that. In this situation, what I would do, I would take the jeans and I would put them on the other side of the packing cube, over here on this side, because here I have nothing, and I would compress everything else down. So I would put them here and then close it. So that's basically how I would pack different clothes, depending on the type of material, depending on the type of packing I'm doing, and depending on what I'm trying to achieve at the destination. So with the file folding technique, you wouldn't have to ever unpack. because everything would be there at a glance. You would see everything. So you wouldn't have to, you would just take your cube, put it in your drawer, and then you would have everything there. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I hope this helped you pack your clothes better and more efficiently for your next journey. Have safe travels and come back to my channel for more tips and packing videos. Bye bye.